Greetings and welcome. I'm Catherine of Sky, and today I'd like to share some of my shopping adventures with you. I am working on a brand new video coming out very soon. Kind of another one of those like comparison videos. Everybody, wow, so many comments. I'm so grateful. Thank you very much for starting a discussion about Sweden, how you feel about Sweden. A lot of people who are Swedes who wrote into me, like about the birthday song. I didn't realize it was a bunch of puns. That's kind of cool. I like that idea. That's very clever to have for a birthday song. But anyway, I went today special outside. I'm not really supposed to walk, but my nurse has given me permission to go to places like the grocery store, which is only a couple blocks away. But today we had a farmer's market because as I've been going to the various grocery stores, they have green beans pre-packed in these like plastic jails. That's all I can call them. And they're like half like brown spots on there and half rotting when you even get them. I was so pleased. I bought some for dinner for Matthias and I to have. And 2 days later, when we actually had dinner, I bought them 2 days before, they were actually growing mold. So yeah, I had to throw them out. And I hate throwing out food, especially it's like throwing out money basically. So anyway, my nurse told me there's a market in Södertälje. It's on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. And it's in the square right across from the park, kind of on the main shopping street, Storgatan, which is like a walking shopping street. There's a lot of stores there and stuff. Anyway, I've taken some pictures of that as well. But anyway, they are pretty cool. I'm going to try to put them in this video. Farmer's Market guy, he buys all of the products, almost all of them locally. And he was showing me various things. So first of all, the green beans, that was high on my list. And I have a whole bag full of these guys. They are not green, but apparently there's a little bit sweeter than green beans. But oh my God, they're so fresh and plump and beautiful, and they're just loose. So I have them in a bag now, but like they're open to the open air. They're not like in a jail. Oh. I feel like those plastic bags at the grocery stores that they pack them in, they're like, sealed. I feel like they're little jails, and the poor beans don't know what to do with them. Anyway, so I got my beans. I'm very pleased with that. I love to have the beans, just blanch them a little bit, which is basically boil them for a very short amount of time so that it gets the edge off of the hardness, but I do want them crispy. And then afterwards, we have a cat. Haha. A little mystery cat. She is wondering what all this stuff on my desk is because I've got all this food on my desk that I want to show you. Anyway, cook them very short time, boil them, and then you just put some salt and, butter and garlic powder, or granulated garlic is what I use. And it's so nice. Yeah, you put the garlic on afterward, and what I do is when I'm melting the butter, make sure the garlic gets into the butter, because when the garlic pieces, tiny little bits, swell up, that's when they really give their flavor out. And the butter, and you don't even need salt or pepper or anything. You just garlic and butter. Oh my God, they're good. Anyway, so they're fantastic. I was also curious about the strawberries he had. He had 2 different kinds of strawberries. I showed you the very common kind, which I already forgot what they're called. But then he showed me these. These, he said, are Malvina. And that's a word that's familiar to me in Russian. My mom she spoke Russian, but I can't even ask her. I thought it was meaning raspberries, which here are halon or halun. Oh dear, I need correction. Whoever can tell me, because I was told that O is always U and is but O is U. So is that halun or halon? Tell me. Fix me, please. I need help. I need help, clearly. I don't want to ask Google lady because she's wrong sometimes. Anyway, these are much redder. They are like deep red. They're much redder than the other ones, and they were a little bit more expensive. I paid 65 kroner for this box, which is about $6.50. The other strawberries he was selling for 50 as a comparison, and the grocery store was also selling at 50. Now, I have been able to get some at the grocery store for 20 for a box, and so then I buy a bunch. But yeah, these are a little bit different. Let me let me get one real quick. Okay, I'm back. These days I've had like a permanent bowl of strawberries on my desk. So here's one of the regular strawberries. And I don't know if you can see this, but this is the Malvina one. Let's see. Can I show you? There's a lot of the regular strawberries are also very light colored. They're kind of like whitish almost, or have white ends. Let's see. There's another one in here. So you can see this one is like blood red compared to this one. So I just tried one, and they're very sweet and nice, but I have not tried these yet. I just came from the market. They are very nice. I'm not sure whether they're worth the extra cost. They taste very similar, very similar. Oh no. Hold on. Hold on. Wow. Okay. I see the difference now. There's this like an under flavor. Like when I took a really big bite of the thing, it was almost like drinking wine. Not in a sort of like fermenting fruit kind of way. More like in the terms of sublime flavor. Wow. Definitely worth the extra 15 crowns. That was amazing. Also, one thing that really surprised me is that the farmers market here. So our market is, I think it feels pretty small. Maybe it's just because it's a Wednesday today. But there was only one guy selling stuff. And, but he had many, many things. And one of the cool things he had was berries that are not only grown here in Sweden, they're wild. These are wild blueberries. They are tiny. Look at how tiny they are. They're little bitty. These are almost like the size of sprinkles, like chocolate sprinkles you put on ice cream. So these guys, I tried one and they are so good. They're in a little strawberry box, but man, these are the kind of blueberries that taste like the ones you taste in jam. They have this kind of like, what is that flavor? How can I describe this? There's this kind of like, again, a little bit like wine, sort of a sweet, wildy flavor that regular blueberries taste a lot more smooth and homogeneous. These are a little bit of like tartness and bite. And there's this kind of a special tang that I feel like has, I've tasted like in jam. I don't really eat a lot of blueberry jam, but man, these are nice. Guess what I'm having them on? I went and bought some more ice cream in these little tubs. I'll show you. Here I thought I'd do my entire video and bring everything to my desk, and then I'm having to go get stuff all the time now. Anyway, we have these little ice cream containers. These are very similar to what you might find in the US. In the US, they have sort of more like cylindrical things. These are more like oval shaped. However, in the US, a specialty tub thing of ice cream like this is about $5 or $6, which is 50 or 60 crowns. This thing is 22 crowns, which is like $2.20. Literally 22 crowns for this. That's a good chunk of ice cream. I mean, this is several portions, at least for me. I don't eat a lot of ice cream. I just like have the flavor, and then, you know, the rest can stay in the fridge until next time. But anyway, this is going to be great with either strawberries or the new wild blueberries I got. But I am also, advertisement, pay attention. We are having a video on Swedish ice creams. I have been recording for the past month different Swedish ice creams that I've been trying, and I'm really excited to bring that video to you. It's almost done. I can't eat all the ice cream on one day because it's too much sugar. So, I mean, it's too much sugar for anyone. And I've tried like at least 10 or 12 so far. So anyway, I have a couple more to film, and then that video is coming to you. But anyway, yeah, these blueberries are going to be great on this. I'm excited about that. Now, another thing that he had, which is weird from America, is he had these lovely chanterelles. They are mushrooms. I know Americans might be like, huh, what's that? I would have been like, huh, what's that? Unless I was told what they are. So they grow here in Sweden. So anyway, the market guy, he says just put them in a pan with butter and some, salt and pepper and fry them up. And I'm like, okay. I've never tried chanterelles that I remember, so this is going to be kind of cool. I do know that here in Sweden and in other parts of Europe, they do have wild mushrooms. And these mushrooms are not, as I recall, Matthias was telling me that a lot of them cannot be cultivated. The only mushrooms really that one can cultivate are the typical champignon kind of, the white button mushrooms that Americans have as their only choice in many cases. I know you can get some at specialty stores, but they're not common in the US. So when I talk about the US, you can get almost everything. I think you can get everything, actually everything. But I'm talking about like regular grocery stores, and all of the things that I've bought are either from the grocery store or the, local farmer's market, which is like a block away. Don't have to go to Stockholm to get it in a specialty store. Also, one other cool thing I got 2 bunches of roses. Now, they might be a tiny bit past their prime, maybe a couple of days, but they were only 20 crowns each. $2 for these. So I'm going to mix them together and put them in a vase. I absolutely love flowers. I love roses especially. And orange. Oh my God, orange roses are my favorite. So we got orange and like hot orange. They look red, but they're kind of like just really intense, deep red orange. So I have a vase and I'm going to put them out probably in front of my goddess painting. I love that painting so much. Anyway, but yeah, 20 crowns for those. I was really pleased. They have them just on campaign, which is what Swedes call a sale. When they say sale, I'm told that usually means they're going out of business. But campaign is like, your weekly advertisement kind of sale kind of thing. Anyway, I had a great time. I did go over to Lindex, which I wanted to get a special bra because I have a particular shirt that I want to wear and I want something kind of interesting, but they didn't have a good size for me. So yeah, that was kind of sad. So I'm going to find a better place for that. But yeah, otherwise the day was good. The day was pretty good, and excited about that. Now I have to go fight with my ISP. They've been the internet's been going off. I think there's a problem with my modem or something that's getting screwed up. But yeah, I'm going to have to talk to them and DHL. They said they delivered, but they absolutely did not because, as you well know, I work from home. So nobody came by. But otherwise, man, I'm so excited about the stuff that I bought today. I love the sushi place around the corner, but I decided, no, I'm just going to go and buy some dumplings at the grocery store in the freezer section. It's a lot cheaper. It's about a third of the price. So we're trying to save a little bit of money. So getting those going. But anyway, I can't tell you how much I appreciate your support, your comments, everything you got to say, your corrections of my Swedish pronunciation. I appreciate that too. And yeah, I think that's all we have for today. So thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other. And I'll be in did I say that I hope to make your day refreshingly Swedish? I hope I did. We had a lot of Swedish things today. All right. Bye-bye.
Vabbè, perfetto, va, Arab professional olarak